Just waiting on for people to join us so we can get this live stream started. Do my very first chill stream. Oh, got one people watching. What up? What up? Yeah, y'all. It's finna get popping up in here. Good time to do a live stream on a chill stream. Just chilling, hanging out with your boy. You know, just to make sure I can keep y'all entertaining. But what's good anyway? And I finally got my glasses back. So now I'm looking like DHR2. What up, buddy? How you been? Yeah, man. I know that this past couple of weeks haven't been really easy for your boy dealing with these live stream issues, and I wasn't even going to consider doing any more live streams until I get something fixed with these apps. But I just hope today is the day that everything goes smoothly. I think sometimes when you use like different screen recording apps, you somehow feel like they're the biggest issue, or it could just be the headphones that you're using that it could somehow cause your phone to act all stupid and stuff. Like I was in school and I was in my math class and the board was just acting really really stupid, and they fixed it for some reason. It was kind of acting dumb, like it was on drugs or something. And but yeah, man. Yeah, man. I had a good day today, but what I didn't tell y'all is that I did an interview with the school, and well, well, Brandon. In all honesty, I was gonna start doing a let's talk today, but instead I just wanted to do something different. So this time I'm just doing a chill stream, you know. So this is the first episode of Chill Stream. So this Thursday I might do a let's talk episode. I don't know which topic I'm gonna bring up. We're gonna talk about, but it should be a good one. But for right now, I just want to do something different. Yeah, my bad, man. I didn't really read when you was talking about The Rock. Finally, that episode. Let's talk. Has come back. Hey, bro, you funny the mud, man. I didn't really get that, but now I got it now. I was assuming that you was talking about something else, but yeah, I'm considering doing a Let's Talk episode, but it's not today. I'm just doing a chill stream. So this is the first episode of it. So I didn't really put the title up there, but let's just say was pretty special. And now I'm really happy that I'm able to do live streams again because I was really worried about, not be able to do it again, or this live stream app will cancel my stream like it did all the time. So when I look at my channel, I was like, oh my God, I got so many attempts and somehow not one of them worked. The last live streaming app I was using, it wasn't really doing anything. I was going live, I looked on my channel on my TV, and I did not see the word live. I wasn't even live. It was saying upcoming live, which is kind of bizarre and stupid at the same time. Like, if you're going live, at least come check your boy out, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere, man. It's just a little something that I'm doing. But, but you know what, man? This is the first time I'm actually doing live this time without even cutting it off, so I'm pretty happy for that. But let's talk about what happened in the box office this weekend. The Charlie's Angels movies that Charlie Angels movie that nobody asked for. Well, apparently it flopped bad in the box office. It only made $8 million in the book. I keep saying the box office, but it only made $8 million in the box office due to Elizabeth Banks' unwanted politics. And boy, did she turn people away. Oh yeah, man. I meant to um say it, man. Look, I'm concerned about Christian Miracle being one of those smarks out there complaining about wrestling. Well, not wrestling, but about these legends coming back. I have nothing but respect for the guy, but sometimes he worries me. And and during his podcast, the Losers podcast, he worries me sometimes because he's so busy worrying about Undertaker's health. You need to understand, like, it wasn't even his fault when when you know he took the money and do the match with Goldberg in Saudi Arabia. It was basically all Vince McMahon's fault. You need to put the blame on him. Don't blame Undertaker. Stop blaming legends. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody just made a big fuss about it over, you know, the match between Taker and Goldberg. Like, let it go. Like, what's done is done. They made a mistake. It was all Vince McMahon's fault, but he did improve the match with Roman Reigns, Shane McMahon, and Drew McIntyre in a tag match in an Extreme Rules. So that was one of Undertaker's best match of 2019. Even in his old age, I don't care about his old age. I care about how well he's performing. You know, due to him getting older. If he chooses to wrestle, let him. If he chooses to retire, let him. Who are we to tell him what to do? Who are we to say that when he should retire? I mean, it shouldn't be like that, you know. I mean, Christian Miracles needs to understand when legends come back, the ratings go up. Everybody will pop out. When you're working with the current stars, they're not doing any of that. You know, it's hard to get the crowd popping when you're not working with your current superstars. All you see is a bunch of jobbers with no actual talent, with the stupidest gimmick, and there some are just way too childish that need a new one. Like, just edging them up, you know what I'm saying? Give them a new character, you know, and defend it, you know what I'm saying? Defend is one thing, but as far as everybody else goes, they need a little bit more work. And the women's division suck. And you wonder why I don't take women's division in the WWE seriously anymore, because they're boring. Like, they are very boring to watch. I mean, Bailey turned heel, but so what? It's still the same nonsense like it was before. Like, y'all gotta understand something. When it comes to the newer generation of superstars, wrestlers, your current roster, when the old legends come back, yeah, they draw ratings. So yeah, no, you know what? I don't think Undertaker was angry at Vince. I think he was angry at Goldberg, and the two of them ended up having a shouting match, just cussing each other out, you know, during that match, and that's what's kind of happened. But if he was upset at Vince McMahon, you need to look at the documentary with Bret Hart and the Memorial Screwjob that happened in '97, and Vince McMahon and Shawn Michaels were behind this stuff. Bret wanted to punch, you know, Bret, he pretty much knocked Vince McMahon out for that. And Undertaker was angry at Vince McMahon. He wanted to tell Vince, oh, like, Vince, why would you do that? It's all documented, you know what I'm saying? So if it would have made sense if Mark Holloway, aka Undertaker, would have actually went off at Vince McMahon. And now that you think about it, you know, he had every right to do that. But at the end of the day, you know, what's done is done. Christian Miracles, I like the dude. He, you know, what I'm saying he cool, but sometimes he needs to just take a break from Undertaker's health and just focus on the match. You know, it's not Mark Holloway's fault. It's Vince McMahon. Blame on Vince. Vince created wrestling. Vince created superstars. Vince did everything. He took the L's. So yeah. So there's your answer about Christian Murphy, why he's so harsh on Undertaker now. So getting back to what happened in the box office with Charlie Angels, which nobody wanted to reboot in the first place. Yo, what up, video game over 58? How you doing, man? I'm actually doing pretty good. Um, I know the last time I sent you the stream because at this point yesterday I made a mistake. I should have waited until today to do a live stream. But the reason why I wasn't able to do a Let's Talk episodes was mainly due to, you know, the screen recording app that I had was messing me up, was messing my phone up, or I was probably using this screen. I'm using this headphones up that was messing my phone. So this time I'm able to stream good once again, and I'm very happy that I'm streaming right now. And this is the very first episode of Chill Streaming. So, and we were just talking about the Charlie Angels box office failure was mainly due to Elizabeth Banks putting politics into her movies and stuff. And it's really obvious that, you know, she, like the feminists are nowadays, they like to blame us for not wanting to go see their films. Well, females are the same way too. Females don't want to see movies that have politics, and that's why you need to stop doing that. I hate when celebrity politicians do that. So Charlie's Angels 2019, else it bombed. So yeah, uh, Bobby Lashley's Alonso storyline needs to end because it's getting bored. It is, man. Like it's stupid. It was fine when they first started doing it, but now I realize it's starting to get really repetitive though. But let me tell you something else too. The smarts who were sending, I'm stuttering. The smarts who were sending death threats to Bobby Lashley and Lana over a storyline is getting out of control. And this is how you know that the WWE and their fan base, and their fan base are pretty toxic when it comes to the storylines and stuff. It's one thing I'm not liking the product, but if you're going too far by sending death threats to a wrestler, you crossing the double line. And I think Smarks go way too far. And yeah, you're right. I mean, this storyline needs to end, but I'm still kind of salty on the Smarks part for what they did. Like, it was kind of no excuse for what they did, so it's stupid. Yeah, Elizabeth Banks is being. Yeah, she is, though. She is being petty. And when I read about it on the internet, I was like, girl, what's wrong with you? And the funny thing is, I used to follow her on Facebook. And once she started doing that, I unfollow her because what she's doing is she's trying to blame us for not going to see any female lead movie in Hollywood because you don't think that men are gonna like it. Well, if you wasn't adding any politics in movies, then we wouldn't be having this issue. That's why your movie failed because you wanted to add your politics because you call yourself trying to put a message, a positive message in it. Well, unfortunately, it backfired. You only made $8 million in the box office, and look where it got you. And then she tried to play it off and try to seem like, you know, she's proud of her bomb. Girl, you. Let me tell you something, man. Like I sometimes think Hollywood these days just don't know what they want. You know, either they want to make a good movie or they don't. If they stop putting politics in it, then it would have been a box office smash. If you look at the Joker has billions of dollars in Hollywood. Because when I read about the script about a mental health patient who is going through life all the way up to him becoming a Joker, And I kind of felt like that was like an origin of the Joker movie of 2019, and they did it right. Even though I haven't seen the movie, but I heard some pretty good things about it though. But my issue with that is that the people who complain about it, about worrying about their safeties in the movies, like get that out of your head. It's about the movie, not real life. Both Rusev and Lana need to leave. They do. I mean, listen, the WWE is a joke. I was reading on Facebook say about Fox not being happy with the WWE. You want to know what some idiot say? He said Fox need to stop being insensitive and let WWE be WWE. Let WWE be WWE. So are you basically saying that you know you don't like you want them to just accept this corny, crappy storylines that they got going on, stupid gimmicks like they got on SmackDown and Raw, and you expect them to just accept it? Understand this, buddy. When it comes to the WWE, nothing will ever get better. It's going to be the same issue like it was before. And I've said this 1,000 times. Why do you think I stopped watching Raw and SmackDown this shit? Because I noticed the same problem like it was before. Ever since SmackDown debuted on Fox, it has strong ratings, 3 million viewers. That's how strong it premiered. And then the weeks went by and the months went by. Everything just gone down the drain. So what does that tell you about Vince McMahon? He's unwilling to keep up with the same energy, and you wonder why AEW is doing good, beating NXT in ratings, which I don't care about. But you know what though? AEW is the best wrestling program right now. But you know what? At the end of the day, the WWE is a cancer. It will always be a cancer until Vince McMahon steps down as chief executive officer or the CEO, and maybe things will change. And until then, it sucked. The characters suck. The women's division suck. The only thing I like about the WWE is the Finn, aka Bray Wyatt. He's the only character in the WWE that I'm really interested in because of his character. He's like the second generation of the Undertaker, and they did it, and they're doing it just right. So SmackDown got away worse when they moved to Fox. Well, I think the reason why SmackDown wanted to move to Fox was because Fox wants SmackDown to be a sport, not an entertainment. But boy, oh boy, what I saw last Friday on Facebook, it was a disaster. Vince McMahon, I think this was an FU to us when I think it was a segment or I think it was during the match when a guy dressed as the big dog who was acting like Roman Reigns because Michael Cole and them called Roman Reigns the big dog. He comes out with the big dog costume doing the Roman Reigns trademark pose. I'm like, what? So this is what WWE does to have our intelligence being assaulted. And why do you think all of us don't even watch wrestling anymore? And it's quite obvious that they're not going to get better. So at this point, man, this company is just done. And you're right, video game. You know what? You're right, man. I really think that it was a big mistake for them to uh go into Fox because for some odd reason, I knew at some point that it was going to be the same old issues like it was before. Nothing about this company is going to be better, will be better. And Vince McMahon will never retire unless somebody else who was smart enough that can turn this company all around and make it more entertaining and get back to what it once was. You get what I'm saying? So that's why AEW is more enjoyable than the WWE. And you know what? I haven't been doing any AEW reviews lately, but I've been so busy just being bored with being busy with with school, life in general. So tomorrow I'm gonna do my review on AEW's episode because I heard AEW has been killing it. You know what I'm saying? And especially that last man standing match with Kenny Omega, that was one of the most best things I've ever saw. And a lot of people complaining, aka the Smarks, complaining about the match being hardcore, Renee Young being the PG snowflake, vanilla ice that she is. She's crying about her husband getting all beat up in AEW. And first of all, um, Renee Young is nothing but a PG snowflake. So she can keep her butt over there while they're out there doing TV 14 Attitude Era stuff outside of, outside of the WWE, and they can't even do that on TV. Man, talk about your intelligence being insulted. Shoot, I'll tell you, man, that's why wrestling sucks. I hope AEW. Well, I think that WWE needs to bury NXT for good because NXT is the same as Raw and SmackDown. Ain't nothing special, you know. My friends try to tell me how good NXT is. No, it ain't. Even though Finn Balor turned heel, that don't mean nothing. It's still the same issues. Bayley turning heel at SmackDown, that was a good thing. But what does her heel character do? I don't see anything exciting happening. And a lot of people calling CM Punk a sellout because he returned to WWE, aka working for Fox as a backstage broadcast or something like that. But a lot of people are so. You know what? What I really hate about the WWE fans, the fanboys, aka the Smarks, they always want to go on social media and put claims that CM Punk is going to come out of, well, is going to return to in ring action soon. He is not going to be wrestling again. If he is going to wrestle, he's going to have to start training real hard because Phil Brooks, look, I think Phil Brooks needs to just stick to doing what he does backstage on Fox. You know, doing you know it's like a podcast. He rather does that than wrestling. And then the fans calling him a sellout because he came back in the WWE. Like, what is wrong with these marks, man? Like, Jesus Christ. Y'all the reason why the WWE sucks. I mean, good God. Y'all can't even have it that your boy is back. You were doing all that. You were doing all of that CM Punk chants, and then what do you do? He comes back and you call him a sellout. Like, y'all are some hypocrites, man. I'm telling you, I can't stand hypocrites. Um, uh, um, Heck, even my grandpa watched AEW too. That's good. It's good that your grandfather loves AEW. He loves hardcore wrestling. If he's a casual fan like me, a real wrestling fan, then he would know that the hardcore matches are everything. Somebody told me that John Moxley was in some other wrestling company that I forgot about. But my goodness, back then he was doing some wild stuff. Screwdrivers in the forehead, needles through the jaw, glass all over his back, bleeding and stuff. Like, good God Almighty, it was just out of this world. You want to talk about hardcore matches, man? You didn't look at John Moxley hardcore matches, and you will see how hardcore those matches were. And I mean, they were hardcore. But they did a good job on AEW on its pay per view, so that meant something. And you know what? In all honesty, I don't even care about the Survivor Series this Sunday because only thing I'm interested in is the Stone Cold talk show podcast show after um the Survivor Series. His first guest is going to be The Undertaker. The Mark Calloway, aka Undertaker, is going to be on Stone Cold's podcast, radio show, and you can tell it's going to be a good old time watching two Attitude Era legends. Talking about the crazy stories about how they came into the WWE, about if they're going to wrestle again. And then I'm reading some stupid comments about people saying that, man, it's funny seeing hearing Undertaker's normal voice when he should be the dead man talking in the dead man's gimmick. Like, I don't know what you fans want, Mo. Like, dude, look, listen, Mark Calloway is a normal guy just like you and I. He's not Undertaker unless he's in the ring, on TV playing a character. But in real life, Mark Calloway is Mark Calloway. He's in an interview talking about his character going to be the Eggman before he became Kane the Undertaker in 1990. And he was saying that I think he auditioned for something like that when he got released from WCW back in 1989 or 1990, and this is when he got a call from Vince McMahon, and he was going to become Eggman, and Mark Calloway just saw the image, and he did not like that photo because I was like, thank God he did not become Eggman. So when he became the Undertaker, everything changed. The name stuck with him forever. So you can say what you want about the podcast, but at the end of the day, Mark Calloway is Mark Calloway. Stop being so. You know what? What makes it so bad nowadays when it comes to WWE? People are so busy, you know, talking about Mark Calloway's voice. So what? Why are you talking about a guy's voice? It's just an interview. Sometimes I just feel like, these marks, they really just I can't deal with them, man. Like it's like you're trying to give out your best product. It's like and then your child is never satisfied with anything. It's like spoiling a baby. And at some point, I kind of feel like that's what the WWE is doing. They're spoiling Smarks. Smarks saying we want this, we want that. And then once they commit and start doing different stuff, you cry about it. Just like you calling CM Punk a sellout when he came back into the WWE. So what does that tell you? Oh yeah, that's right. You smarts because you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you want. So yeah, so I had to go on a rant there because I'm just sick of these people in general. So I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm trying to bring up another topic. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow because tomorrow is Wednesday. I'm supposed to be doing some anime stuff, reactions, or even draw an anime character. I heard Sting say he want to go face Undertaker Wrestling. Too late. It's too late. We don't know if it's gonna actually happen or not, but it's been far too late for them to do that. So Sting's gonna have to face somebody else. Because I heard the Undertaker doesn't want to face any old guys anymore. He wants to work with young talents that can help him go over, or he'll go, or you know what I'm saying. I think stuff like that can work. You saw the feud we had with Drew McIntyre. If that feud ever happened, I would pay money to see my boy go at it one more time with um Drew McIntyre. He's young, he's fresh, he's a heel, he's evil, he's a perfect fit to do a feud with the Undertaker. It works. It makes sense. So Sting versus Undertaker, I don't think it's gonna happen. Because Sting retired from wrestling due to the WWE and Seth Rollins, retiring Sting because of it. So yeah, I think if Undertaker were to wrestle again, I would want him to wrestle Drew McIntyre because I like their chemistry together. I think it will fit perfect. I mean, listen, it will fit perfectly. Just saying. So, I think tomorrow I'm gonna be doing. I don't know if I should do a regular video or a time lapse video on an anime, drawing anime or manga or do anime reactions in general. So, but let me tell you something I find out about, and this is another topic I want to bring up about Instagram and their nonsense because they're worse than YouTube. So, listen, I heard somebody said that Instagram is banning people from posting anime pictures, like drawing anime and manga pictures. I don't know what's that about, but this is just surreal. Like I haven't drawn any manga in a long time, so I'm slowly trying to get back at it. But the thing about it is that Instagram needs to realize that not not all animes are bad. Like you're so basically worrying about what the kids see on social media, which I really don't get it. You try to stop people from drawing characters on Instagram, like you try to stop them from drawing manga. Like it's I don't know, it's crazy. But let me just tell you this right now, man. As long as manga is alive, they will never stop drawing. So Instagram can never stop people from posting manga drawings on Instagram. You can't even stop me from drawing on Instagram because if I post one picture of an anime character on my Instagram page, you better not tell me I need to delete it because ain't nothing wrong with my drawing because it's a cartoon. You, like I sometimes feel like the society has become so horrible. I mean horrible as of lately. But I think tomorrow I'm gonna do a time lapse drawing of Dax in anime form. Hmm. Maybe maybe I should. I mean, maybe I should. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna draw an anime character, a character of my choice. Yeah, it is messed up because I think I've seen somebody video on the issue, and I really do think that they need to just stop because you're already hurting people in general. You're hurting the YouTube community and you're hurting the Instagram community because I heard there's supposed to be a new policy on YouTube coming next month. I'm not gonna update my app, nothing. I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm gonna keep my app for what it is until it's time for me to update it. Then I will. I don't know. I guess because they're afraid of what people are gonna say, because you know how these people are. So I think I'm gonna get off of this chill stream. I like I said, man, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to you, Brandon, my boy, Video Game Lover 58. Shout out to Big D. Shout out to Danielle. Shout out to PS4 Gamer. Shout out to ZHC. Um, Shout out to Aaron Johnson. I haven't seen you in a while, man. What this is a shout out to you. Hurricane, shout out to you. Shout out to all my loyal subscribers, aka the DH crew. Shout out to y'all. And if y'all enjoyed my first episode of the Chill Stream, let me know in the comments below. It's your man's DHR2. Love y'all. See you tomorrow. Peace.